Good evening, good afternoon, good night. It is Monday, the July the 11th. So, update on Mandy, or the whole situation in general, is so they've got her last update pretty much the same. They've got her stable. She's in ICU. They are beginning to wind down and prep for surgery for Wednesday. Been with her the whole time. She's comfortable. Obviously got a tube hanging out of her head. So she's doing good though. She's doing great. And thank you to everybody who is reaching out, and especially thank you to those who are reaching out to her. She is sitting in ICU with nothing to do but hurt or and just kind of mull and dwell on things. So it's good to have people reaching out and chatting with her throughout the day. So thank you to everybody who's doing that. Super big thank you to everybody who sending love and prayers and are out there praying for her. I've got literally hundreds of people now at this point reaching out praying for her, and that's so awesome. So Wednesday is the next phase of this, right? It's her surgery, and if all goes well, possibly 3 or 4 days, she'll be either home or getting close to being home. I finally got some sleep last night myself. She's been struggling, but hopefully tonight she'll get some good sleep. I am home and not with her because Sarah's neurologist appointment is tomorrow. So I'm going to take Sarah to see her. It's the same neurologist, honestly. It's the same neurosurgeon. So I said neurologist, but the neurosurgeon. So we got to take Sarah, and basically are going to be setting the date when her surgery is going to be had. So that's kind of phase 2. It was phase 1, 2, and 3, and then Mandy having this emergency scenario come up has added some unexpected stuff, but it's all right. It's in God's hands, and it's working. It's working out. I'm getting way too familiar with MD Anderson at the moment. What else? I think that's about it. So just be praying for the surgery. Thank you, folks like Oma. Just praying over her through audio. I literally played that back and over her this morning, and she felt so blessed and spiritually, just things like that really help. It really kind of drives it home. So thank you for that. So phase 1 coming. Phase 2 will be probably within a month or whatnot. We'll see what he says tomorrow about when he's wanting to actually do Sarah's. He mentioned about doing it in August sometime. Middle August is what he said, which would basically be like a month after Mandy's, and give Mandy time to kind of heal and be able to be mobile, so she could at least be in the hospital with her. Something like that anyway. So that's our update. Thanks for all the prayers. Thanks for all that you folks have mainly Michelle Mundragon, or the Mundragon family. Thank you very much. Or whoever might have had anything to do with you guys bringing some food to my family. So my youngest daughter is Sarah, obviously. My oldest daughter is Alana, and she lives about 8 hours away. Her and her family came over and were at my house. Even though they can't come to the hospital, they came to the town, and the Mundragons brought gringos, I'm assuming. it was pretty nice. Brought them some food, and it was amazing, and it actually lasted like two days. So thank you for that tangible things. And I said before, people were like, what can we do? I don't know, because I literally go from one day to the next making plans based on strategically, like my daughter Alana, before she left to go back home with her family. I left the hospital, came and picked her up, brought her back, checked her in at MD Anderson, because it's kind of weird how they do things, and got her in, and I brought her all the way back home. It's about 30 minutes, you know, give or take, 30-40 minutes one way, give or take. So, you know, I'm strategically doing things like that, and it's like, I don't know who's available. It's not like I can reach out and say, hey, could you give her a ride, you know, help her out, because she has little kids, and her husband was basically needing to watch the kids because they couldn't come. Anyway, weird things like that. So it's just like everything's kind of strategic, and you have to really think it through. And you know, once you kind of have it figured out, you change one little dynamic of it, and it gets complicated. So those things are kind of hard. You know, folks are wanting to do stuff, and I appreciate it. I want to tell you something that you could do to help take something off, but I don't know how. I don't know what to. You know, it's almost everything needs my input as dad or husband or caretaker or something. But my dog, on the other hand, she's kind of hanging out. But anyway, thanks for checking in. This will be all for the update tonight. I'll keep you guys posted and give you another update when there's something to be updated. Hoping to get some sleep tonight, so definitely pray for that, because I haven't slept well in days. I did sleep last night. I will say that. I think I fell asleep about 10 or 11 and woke up at 4. So I got some sleep, and it felt good. So feeling better, feeling some faith really taking over. Scared to death, a lot going on, taking it one bite at a time. I think when this is all over with, I'll probably just collapse in emotional, just blah. But right now it is what it is. I'm kind of just riding on the adrenaline and working things out, taking things one bite at a time, right? So appreciate you. Thanks, guys.